Somebody want to check it.
Someone check the feed.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
Everything good, bro?
I ain't popped up yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet
I just got it.
Yeah,
we good. Yeah.
We in there.
either.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, brothers, Great Millstone, Charlotte camp, and we got a guest tonight, the brother from the Raleigh camp, man. And through the Spirit on this Friday night class. Before we get started, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh. Double honor to our apostle elders, Great Millstone, and well. Peace and salutation to all the Akim pushing this truth with our righteousness and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, man, we in here through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shemal Shah just to bring out a lesson through the Spirit. Hey, just stand focused on what the times you're living in, man. Stand focused on the times you live in, man. Understanding that the Most High is about to work some beautiful works in our days, but at the same time, understanding what you're involved in. Because it's about to get hard out here, man. The Most High is about to make a lot of things uncomfortable for the men of the Lord and also the people of the unbelievers, man. Hey, because everybody's about to get tested on all sides, man. And you got to understand that when you come into this faith, you got to really truly understand what you're involved in, man. Because, hey, this devil, Esau, Edom's coming down with great wrath. We seen with the announcement with Joe Biden, Creepy Joe, how he's trying to mandate all the vaccine orders and all these things. The up-and-coming chaos that's going around the world. But at the same time, what we understand is that persecution is at hand. Because this devil, he likes to categorize people. So he's going to put us in a category involving all these false flags and terrorist attacks that he's about to bring forth, man. Because you got to understand, what's tomorrow, man? 9/11, right? So, hey, who knows what this devil has planned? So you have to keep your eye single and stay focused on the task at hand, and that's pushing this word, man. And really understand that, hey, we're gonna have to lay our lives down for Yahweh Shai, because, hey, he did it for us. He laid his life down for the children of Israel, and also for the elect, mainly though. For the ones that truly believe on the testimony of Yahweh Shai, man. We're gonna have to be trying to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai. So we're gonna have to lay our lives down for Yahweh Shai, man. Hey, can that brother get that Revelation 2:10 about Shai? Cause we coming in them times, man.
Book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 9, and it reads, I know thy works and thy tribulation.
Revelation 2:10.
Oh, sorry. You didn't want to start? Okay.
Revelation 2:10.
Revelation chapter 2, verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Mm-hmm. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days.
Mm-hmm. Keep
going. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
It said, fear none of those things thou shalt suffer, man. And what's the things that we should suffer, man? We're gonna suffer what? Taking an L for the word, man, for the testimony. Because Esau Edom, he's gonna make everything. He's in his power. He's gonna make the men of the Lord uncomfortable. Why? Because he's coming down with that squeeze, man. He's gonna make it where he's gonna take away your jobs. He's gonna come down with these different legislation of people that didn't have the max, and how they justify them or putting them in these different types of quarantine camps, FEMA camps that he has placed around the world. That's what he's coming down with, man. He said, "Behold, the devil shall cast some of you in a prison, man." And that's what Esau Edom has planned. You can't forget about the Rex 84, the Project Megiddo, all these different legislations and things that he has on the books. Hey, he just have different buzzword for him nowadays, man. That's all that is. Because why you think he's coming down so hard on the white supremacists? Because he has to justify himself of going ahead locking them up, and so he'd be justified of locking your ass up, man. Because he's gonna categorize everything as a hate crime, as a terrorist attack, man. Especially the Bible. You come to a time where they're gonna outlaw, you say the Bible is pushing forth hate speech for what we're saying, and we can see that, man. The writings on the wall, what this devil has planned, man. It says that ye may be tried. We about to get tried in the spirit, man. We're going to get tried. That's why the Most High said, acceptable men through the furnace of adversity, man. We're going to get tried, man. The Most High is going to put us in a position of difficulty, man. But that's why the scripture say, be faithful unto death. You got to be faithful, man. That's why we always like we always say, like Apostle Gabar said, you got to really understand what you're involved in, man. If you don't really understand what you're involved in, you don't understand what's coming. Because we understood this when we come into the faith that, hey, we're going to have to lay our lives down for this word, man. That's why the scriptures say, make your body a living sacrifice in Romans the 12th chapter. We're making our body a living sacrifice because what? We understand that we might have to be a sacrifice, man. We understand that we might have to be the martyrs that's written in the scriptures, man. A couple of them scriptures we're going to grab here in a second. We understand that can be us, but that's part of our faith. That's part of that faith that the Most High wants to see. He wants to see the faith in the men of the Lord in these last days, man. Because the scriptures say faith without works is dead. And he says, and without faith, it's impossible to please him. So you have to have faith coming in these last days, man. Because this devil Esau Edom, he's coming down with great wrath, man, especially upon the men of the Lord. Because we've been calling him out for all the bullshit he's been doing, man.
I got 2 precepts. First one, this is Luke 14:28. For which of you intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first and count up the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it? Because just like you was going into, everybody that stepped a foot across that line and came into this word, came into this truth. All right, we know that it's a possibility that we could die for this thing, but as the scriptures say, man, we love our life unto death because honestly, we're not really living here, man. We're just surviving, man. All right, we haven't experienced what true life is. Because everything in this world is artificial and is made into a weapon to help, make our lives more miserable. So, like you said, man, when you come into this thing, you have to count the cost, man. A lot of people come into this truth, not knowing what they're really into, man. So, like you said, you have to sit there and measure out every single possibility that can happen to you, man. All right, it might come up in a situation where you might be homeless, you might lose your job, you might lose your family, man. You don't know what can happen, but at the end of the day, we know it's all in the hands of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So I got one more. This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my name's sake, or for my sake, which we know that this is a part of, preparing thy soul for temptation, man. As it tells you in Sirach chapter 2, verse 1, when you come into this truth, you come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. So we know that being persecuted is synonymous with this truth, man, because we know that Yahweh was persecuted, all the believers, all the prophets, everybody was pretty much persecuted by the opposing nation that was in rule, and also by 2/3, man. This is what we're going to see, as we continue further down this road into this kingdom is completely destroyed, man. Because the main ones we're going to see outside of Esau, pushing this is our own people, man. So you got to understand, hey, like Chazabah was getting into, man. Be prepared to lose everything, man. And your life might be included in that, man. But at the end of the day, man. Okay, one more Bible shot. Somebody give me Romans 8:1, and I'll give it back to you, bro.
Con, no, you're in spirit.
Because this is everything that we're being prepared for. But at the end of the day, we lose everything to gain it in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So really, you're not losing, man. You're just putting it off until later, man. Somebody got it.
God, Romans 8:1. There is therefore now no condemnation to them that are in Hamashiach Yahushua.
Yeah, there's no condemnation in serving Yahweh Shem Yahushua. At the end of the day, it may look like you're taking an L right now, but at the end of the day, that L really is just temporary, man. It's not even really like you're losing nothing. You're just putting it off until later because everything that you're losing on this side is vain anyway. When you give it up to obtain it later on, you're gonna get it in its full value, in its full glory. So if you have to lose your family, you're gonna get them back, in their right mind. You're gonna lose your job or your living situation or whatever it is you gotta lose on this side. The Lord is gonna give everything back 100-fold, man. Look at what happened with Job, man. So everything that's we're telling you about, that's a part of counting the cost, man. At the end of the day, like Tazma was saying, man, our lives are not our lives anyway, man. All right, this devil owns us all the way down, up into the spirit, but he wants you to give you his spirit, man, or give us. He wants us to give him his spirit, which is why he wants to jab you up and chip you. But we belong to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Lord willing, we are the elect, man. You know, you got it.
I got a quick one.
Yeah, bring it up, bro. Bring it up.
You know what I'm saying? Just to back the brother up. This is 1 Peter 4:1. For as much then as Hamashiach have suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise. Right, man. So all the things that Yahweh Shah went through and suffering for us, man, that we can be redeemed and brought back into the Lord, man. And we got to arm ourselves likewise, man. So, you know what I'm saying? That, like this, whether it be losing your family members, your living situation, you know what I'm saying, monetary things of the world, you know what I'm saying? Losing everything, man. Because, hey, Yahweh Shah, when he walked earth, he didn't even have a house, man.
That's right.
Arm yourselves likewise with the same mind, for he that have suffered in the flesh have ceased from sin, right, man? Because that suffering in the flesh is what's going to lead you to what? Leaning on Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And you're going to lean on the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua more for comfort, man. That's why you building yourself up now, man, while things is still kind of sweet, you know. You building yourself up now to get your mind ready for these type things, man. That's what the grace period is for, man, to strengthen ourselves for the day of battle.
That's right.
And he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the will of Yahweh, right, man? That's what we doing right now, man. When you come into this truth, you got to understand that you're gonna suffer in this thing. You know what I'm saying? That way you can live unto the will of Yahweh, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna just be, you know what I'm saying, easy street. You know what I'm saying? That's how Jake get contempt, man. You know, you get comfortable with things that's going on around you. You know, but the Lord gonna chastise his men, man.
That's right.
And I'm gonna keep going. For in the time of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of Gentiles when we walked in lasciviousness, lust, and excess of wine, revelings, banquetings, and abominable idolatries, wherein they think it strange that ye run not with them in the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you, right, man? That's when that persecution finna come, man. You know what I'm saying? Because all these things we see it happen, and we see the writing on the wall. Hey, all these things that these people love and enjoy, man, is where going to the beach, you know what I'm saying, being involved in the city, community events, and blase. Hey, we see Esau taking all that shit out, those excessive banquets and all that type partying and shit. You know, hey, Esau taking that out if you ain't juiced in, man. You know, he's talking about a second lockdown, man, which more than likely we getting, man. You know,
right.
So when we refuse to take the jab, so that way we can get those fleshly things, hey, we're gonna be spoken evil of, man. And that was it on that.
Got a real quick one before we jump back, brother. Somebody hold that Revelation 6 for me, Baba Shah. Real quick, this is the book of Philippians, chapter 3, verse 7. But what things were gained to me, those I count lost for Mashiach. As the brother priest and the brother Ricard was saying, it says verse 8. It says, "Yeah, doubtless I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Mashiach Yahweh Shah, my Lord." And that's what we do, man. We in the spirit. We look at this as, hey, the scriptures say, man, whoever to seek to save his life shall lose it, man. We understand we're dead in this society, man. We're dead to this world, man. That's why when it comes to these damn quarantines and all these goddamn these lockdowns, it don't matter to us because we've been locked down to this society, man. We've been cast this society to the behind us, man. Our eyes been single and focused on the kingdom of heaven, man. It says, "For whom I have suffered the loss of all things, and do count them but dung, that I may win in my shot." And that's the spirit you're supposed to be in, man. We understand that, hey, everything in society is tangible, man. It's only here for a moment, man. But the kingdom of heaven is going to last forever and ever, man. And that's what the scriptures say, and we understand that. So all these things that we're going through and we see it's about to take place, we count it as a loss for Yahweh Shah, man. And this is why we always say, man, you Jakes, you really got to understand what you're involved in, man. Because you can't really bring the world into the truth. Because the world and the truth, the Most High is enmity with this world. He's enmity with this society. He's about to be done away with this society, man. The scriptures say this world is for many, and the world to come is for few. And the men of the Lord that's been out here on the highways and hedges proclaiming the victory has been telling you that, man. We've been telling you that this world is about to pass away with thermonuclear destruction. The world is about to come. It's the kingdom of heaven, and it's for the Israelites, man. That's why we should behoove you to get this truth while you can now. Because the Most High, like the brother Ricard said, that grace period is about to be over with, man. that grace period is basically about over with, man. You can clearly see that, hey, the writing's on the wall. The grace period is about up. And a lot of you Jasons don't want to take heed. The scriptures say, let them hear forbear. Hey, man, you gonna catch that damn nuclear destruction, man. You're gonna catch that damn this up and coming chaos and plagues is about to take place, man. Brother got that Revelation 6, Bob Gushah.
Can I bring something up? You just quoted real quick.
Come on.
Just real quick. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 38, and it reads, and he that taketh not his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me. And right, like the brothers was going into, man, what that cross that the Lord had to bear. If we're following after the Lord, if we're claiming that we're coming and naming how about Shemi Awashah, we're following after the example, what did the Lord have to go to? Ultimately, the Lord gave up his life for what he was about, man. So how much more for us? Of course, we know that everybody is not going to taste death, but we still have to, like the brother said, we still have to put on that mindset, man. We still have to go into it like, hey, man, I could lose my life. As soon as this thing pop off, that could be it, man. I got to hold it down. Like I said in Revelations 2 and 10, man, keep that faith until death, man. So, whether we get it beamed up into the chair or whether we got to die for this thing, we got to have our mindset on either or, man. I'm gonna get 39 real quick. This is the point. Verse 39: He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. And we know that the brothers going into all the things of the world. Everybody's trying to do whatever they can to get ahead or to stay wherever they at in the society. Whether it's taking that dance with Vanessa, the Beetlejuice, or ultimately when the Biz Marquee come about and everything, people are going to be trying to do whatever it is they can according to the society to stay ahead, to keep their life. But what ultimately, like the brother just said, everything here is going to pass away, man. Everything here is temporal. So you're going to lose your life with that. But those of us, Lord, when we be a part of that number of the election, who stay true, hold faith, lose everything now, you know what I'm saying? What can't the Lord give us back that he took away, man? That's a rhetorical question. He can do anything, man. He can give it just like Job, man. He gave him everything back, man, and more.
We're gonna win in Yahweh Shai, man. That's the whole point of this lesson, man. Yahweh Shai is gonna lift us up, no matter if it's death or matters if it's through deliverance, man, through the Spirit, man. Kind, brother got that Revelation 6 and 9.
Yep, this is Revelation chapter 6, verse 9. And when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of the Most High,
and that's what we're coming into, man. Because they're about to come down with that persecution, man. That accuser of thy brother, man. Revelation 12 and 10. Esau, Edom, he's about to try to link the men of the Lord with these certain types of events that's about to take place, man. Because you got to understand, Esau, Edom, he's the opposition of Yahweh Shai, man. He works with the spiritual demon Satan, man. He's our spiritual opposition, man. We're always fighting against this damn devil, man, because it's in the spirit. When he knows that he has but a short time, man. So what he want to do, he wants to be the accuser of our brother. So when all these things start taking place, all these so-called people that's against the Jews, the unmaxed people, when they start doing all these so-called terrorist attacks, just like Black Lives Matter, that was nothing but an increment of events that come, burning buildings and smashing windows, all that Antifa shit. Hey, man, the things that really got taking place, he about to really let this shit loose, man. Why you think he let a lot of them Afghanistan refugees come into America, man? Because he had some major about to take place, man. What you think happened over there in that damn airport over there in Afghanistan? What was that? That was just a step to what they're about to do here in America, man. Showing you that, hey, this devil is about to come down with great wrath, man, and that persecution is at hand, man. That's why we keep telling Jake, you better wake up, Jake, and really get involved and understand what you're involved in, man. Because coming into this word, you're gonna have to lay your life down for Yahweh Shai, man. Because that's what's expected, man. Hey, can you read verse 9 again?
It's Revelation chapter 6, verse 9. And when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of the Most High, and for the testimony which they held.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 10. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, How long, O Lord, holy and true, doest thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth?
And that's the man that's gonna be back in the spiritual realm and with the Father, man. Seeing what's taking place on the earth, man. Getting and because through the Spirit, that's gonna take place. That's gonna actually take place, man. Where brothers gonna have to lay their life down and go back to the spiritual world and be crying to the Lord, man, waiting to come back, waiting to avenge our blood for this devil, man, for the children of Israel's sake, man. This that now imagine if they're crying out, what more so Yahweh shot? How you think how pissed Yahweh Shai is, man? He's ready to come back and revenge that blood, man. All the mockery and the blasphemy this devil's doing, man. Keep going, verse 11.
Mm-hmm. Verse 11. And white robes were given unto every one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And it was said unto them that they should rest yet for a little season,
Mm-hmm.
until their fellow servants also and their brethren that should be killed as they were should be fulfilled.
Because it's all about fulfillment of prophecy, man. That's why Yahweh Shah said, if this kingdom was mine, my servants would fight. He already knew that, the will must be done, man. It's about fulfilling prophecy, man. That's why he told Peter, he that lifted the sword. And basically, man, if you kill by the sword, you die by the sword. Roughly paraphrasing, man. Because his king, he knew that wasn't his time for the kingdom yet, man. But now we can clearly see that all things are about to start being fulfilled, man. The prophecies are starting to move forward and it started coming quicker and quicker, man. They're not tearing anymore, man. So we understand that when the prophecy is not tearing, we understand that. Guess what? These scriptures that we read about the martyrs, they're about to start manifesting these last days too, man. And some of the brothers that's in the faith, some of our destiny is to lay down our lives for Yahweh Shai, man. Just as He laid down His life for us, man. Can a brother grab Revelation 14, please, Babu Shah?
I had a precept just to add to that point because what the main thing that needs to be in the minds of everybody that's a believer in this truth that death is not nothing to be afraid of, man. It's
Right,
a
please.
transition, from pretty much your spirit leaving this fleshly body and going back to the spirit world, man. And you got to understand that if that is your lot to die in this truth, that's a great honor to the Lord. I got that real quick. This is Psalms 116 and 15. It says, "Precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of His saints." So that's a great honor to lay down your life for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. That shows the Lord that you completely was riding you was riding for Him. You got that term in the world, ride or die. All right, the elect. Each brother and sister that believe, man, should be ready to lay down your life because I know we said it earlier, bro. But I get that the one in Sirach, the strive for the truth. Because at the end of the day, man, this is your end goal, man. At the end of the day, if that is, you have to be having that in your mind. If that is your lot, man. The thing is, we're gonna push that other half of this too. Everybody's lot is not to die, man, but you gotta have the mind state if that is to go, man. Because I always say, man, if you're not ready to die for what you believe in, then you don't really believe in it, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is the book of Sirach. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 4, verse 28. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord will fight for thee.
And that's the mindset you should have, because if you're willing to give your life to the Lord, He's going to fight for you. And if it's not your lot to be a martyr, then He's going to deliver you out of whatever it is that you're into. Like the lesson me and Shawar were going into last night, man. You don't know what the Lord's going to do in that moment, man. But if that is your lot to go, He's going to put the Spirit on you to bear that, and you're going to go through. And look at the brothers that had to lay down their life. You see how they went out. They didn't go out bad. When they stoned Paul, he didn't go out bad, even though the Most High brought the Spirit back. Stephen didn't go out bad, man. A lot of the 12, they didn't go out, bad to where they was like scared to die. Antipas. There's plenty of examples of brothers that had to be martyrs, but the Lord put the Spirit on them to bear that, man. So like I said, death is nothing to be scared, man. Y'all scared of, man. You got to talk about.
Hey, can a brother grab Revelation 14 and 12? Laying back on priest.
I got you right here. Revelation 14 and 12. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh and the faith of Yahweh Shah. Verse
Just them
13.
those that yeah, hey, priest is speaking on them, man. The ones that's actually gonna lay their lives down and have faith in Yahweh Shai, faith in his testimony. Keep going.
And I have heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, Right, blessed are the dead which die in the Lord from henceforth.
Mm-hmm.
Yea, saith the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors, and their works do follow them.
God, they just like laying back what priest said, man. Strive unto truth unto death, man. And the Most High said, "Blessed are the dead which die in the Lord," man. That's a blessing, man. It's a blessing to die in His faith, man. He said, and your works do follow them. Why? Because your labor is not in vain, man. The Most High ain't got you out here on the highways and hedges so your ass won't get destroyed, man. Nah, he set you up so you can win. He set you up in the spirit so you can win, man. He said, and they made rest from their labors, and their works do follow them, man. Your works follow you, man. That's why I say is without works, it's the faith without works is dead. You gotta have the faith that lines up with the works, man. And because what it said in verse 12, it said, here the patience of the saints, man. Patience go back to suffering of the saints. Here are they that kept the commandments of Yahweh and faith of Yahweh Shai. They had faith in Yahweh Shai's testimony, man. And they laid their lives down for that, man.
And to
I
add
got a
to you what
precept
you
for
just
you.
said.
Con.
Yeah, real quick,
This
bro, I
is
got
real
you.
quick. Psalms 116 and 15.
Beautiful.
Precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints. Right, man. Because
Came back out.
though the Lord,
So it came back out. That's spirit, though. It was again.
yeah. It was because even though the Lord, even though we seem to die in men's eyes, man, like it say in Wisdom of Solomon, yet, man, we still won, man, because all you did really was join us back into the Heavenly Father and give us a reward. Because what the Lord saw was, this man was willing to lay down everything. And what's the ultimate sacrifice is your actual life, man.
Mm-hmm. The scripture say it pleased him to bruise him. And it's talking about Yahweh Shai. So more so the men of the Lord. It pleased him to bruise his own son. So what more so us, man? We're trying to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, and just like Paul was saying, pretty much that means that your course was finished, man. If that is your way to go, you completed everything the Lord wanted you to go through, man. So, like you were saying in that Revelation, man, the Lord, He's not gonna see everything you've done and just like, okay, well that's it for you. No, He's gonna reward you for that, man.
The
You ever
scripture
want
say
to
he is a rewarder of them that he is a rewarder of them that seek him, man.
Yeah, I had that. Something not that exact scripture, but something along the lines. You was finished, Ron?
Yeah, I was finished, bro.
All right, this is Hebrews 6 and 10. Talk about you had it. It says, "For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed towards His name, and that you have ministered to the saints and do minister."
So the Most High ain't forgetting you out there on your highways and hedges, sacrificing your time, man. Sacrificing your time during the day, sacrificing your time during the evening time, all the things you're going through to make sure you're doing what's right according to the will of the Father that sent you. He's not gonna forget that, man. He sees your struggle, man. Unlike these people in the society that look on the carnal things of the society, the Most High is looking at inward, man. He sees your struggle. He sees what you're going through to please Him. So He's not gonna forget that, man. He see it. He's like, man, that man's doing everything he can in his will to please me, man. Though he fall, but he stand back up and keep fighting, man. And that's the spirit that the men of the Lord are supposed to stay in, man. Though we're gonna fall, we're gonna have some fuck ups, man. We're gonna go through shit. We're in the flesh. But hey, as long as you stand back up and keep fighting and striving to the truth unto death, the Most High is gonna reward you, man. He's not gonna forget your labor of love that you've been out here pushing, grinding, making sure you got the preaching the word to the children of Israel, whether they hear or forbear. He see the sacrifice and time that you're doing throughout the week, man. So He's going to reward you. He's going to reward you what? To be joint heirs with his beloved son, man. That's the ultimate reward of anything that you can ask for, man. That's a great accomplishment, man. Any accomplishment in a damn fucking NBA ring or fucking NFL championship and none of these carnal ass fucking crowns, man. We're about to have an incorruptible crown because we're going to be crowned by the beloved son Yahweh Shai, and He's going to crown us, man. Hey, nobody's going to get that offer, man, but the men of the Lord, man. And that's something brothers need to put in their mind. When Yahweh Shai really crown the men of the Lord, nobody else is going to get that honor but the 144,000. And that's something, hey, that's something I want to be part of, man. That's a club I want to be part of. I don't want to be part of the Boule and the Freemason, all these wicked asses. I want to be part of that club. And that's the mindset that the men of the Lord are striving for. We're striving for the truth unto death, man, because we understand that why Yahweh Shah is going to reward us at the end. That's why we lay our lives down for this, man. That's what it's about, really. It's about doing. Hey, when Yahweh Shah was on the scene, he said, I'm here to do the will of my Father that sent me. What more so us? Like we always say, priest, these people gonna die anyway, man. We here to teach the word. These people gonna die anyway. If they ain't gonna listen, they're gonna die anyway, man. We teach the word, man. Can a brother
one real quick? Wisdom of Solomon 3:1. But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of the Yahweh, and there is no torment to touch them. Right, man. So once you know what I'm saying, hey, the Lord has your soul. Once they send you to back to the Lord, ain't no torment's gonna be able to touch you. In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and departure is taken for misery. Right, man. So it's foolish people, you know, these worldly people. Oh man, hey, he said he was a man of the Lord. He died, man. So only, and that's how the foolish gonna see it. And their goings from us utter destruction, but they are in peace. For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality. Right, man. Because you're going to receive the everlasting life and that crown, like the brother was going into on the other side, man. And having been a little chastened, they shall be greatly rewarded, for Yahweh have proved them and found them worthy for himself. Right, man. So that's how we proven ourselves worthy into Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, that we worthy for the kingdom, like the brother was just saying. As gold in the furnace have he tried them and received them as burnt offerings, and in the time of the visitation shall they shine and run fro like the sparks among stubble. They shall judge the nations and have dominion over people, and their Lord shall reign forever. Right, man. So that's, hey, we finna come into the power seat. Hey, though in the sight of man, it look like we lost. Oh, that guy died, man. I guess he wasn't the man of the Lord. You know, that's how the carnal gonna see it, man. But hey, at the end, man, we gonna win because hey, we was doing the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and we gonna receive that reward. You know what I'm saying? No matter what our judgment is, you know what I'm saying, at the end, whether we lived to get beamed up on the chariots or we gotta fall here in Babylon. Hey, either way, you still gonna get that immortality, man.
That's right, because hey, like you said, he's gonna try you. It's about getting tried, man, and it's about keeping that integrity. That's what it's about, man. Keeping that integrity, man. The Most High is gonna see if hey, he's been out there doing it. Let's see if he's gonna put it to action, man. Are you actually gonna apply these scriptures that you're reading about, that you've been studying about, that you've been actually seeking for, man? Are you gonna actually apply it when it's time to get in that battlefield, man? And that's the mindset that the men of the Lord are coming into, man. That Isaiah 33:6, man. We're gonna keep hopping on that because that Isaiah 33:6 is really about to be taking place very soon, man. That's what's gonna be keeping men stable in these times, man. Because we're about to get tried, man. But hey, like he said, man, acceptable men as gold through the fire, and that's what we're striving for, man. Can a brother grab Revelation 20:4, and then another brother grab Daniel's 3:8, all the way to verse 13, Baba Kushah.
I got Daniel.
This is Revelations 20 and verse 4. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and the judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of the Yahushua.
And that's what we're coming to, man. Because like the brother said, we're gonna though we get punished in the sight of men, they don't understand. Hey, like the scriptures say, wicked men understand not judgment, man. They don't understand what we're getting judged for. We understand that, man. We understand that we're doing this for the will of the Heavenly Father, man. So prophecy can be fulfilled, because prophecy must be fulfilled. He said, "I declared the end from the beginning." Hey, I should do all my pleasure. It's the pleasure of the Lord to fulfill these prophecies, which is taking place. Though it tarry, wait for it. It's not tarrying anymore. And you see that, man. So we're coming in a time where the Most High is about to put that spirit on Esau. He's going to come down with that great wrath. He's going to do what? He's going to cast the men and lords into prison. He's going to make us a mockery and a gazing stock in front of our own people, in front of the nations, and put us as some type of terrorists and some type of bug outs, man. Just like they did with our Lord, man. They mock, they scoff. We're about to come into them times, man. We're gonna come to them times where they're really gonna be mocking and scoffing and trying to come against the men of the Lord, man. But that's that tried. That's that part of getting tried, man. And then we're gonna do what, man? He's gonna put us in that position of, hey, Them guillotines. Pastor Gabar always going to the lesson about the guillotines, man. Esau Edom has guillotines in these FEMA camps, man. Why? Because he wants to harvest your organs. But that's the spirit the Lord is pushing out there, man. The spirit of that martyr spirit is coming forth, man. And brothers have to hop on that because, hey, man, who knows if it's us? But like the scriptures say, they love not their lives unto death. Hey, it is what it is. We understood that coming into this faith. Hey, it could be one of us. Who knows? It can be a brother that get delivered, and it can be a brother that can be a martyr. But at the end of the day, we don't know. We don't know that though. We don't know. Only one knows is Yahweh. He knows the end of the book. But all we got to do is just keep pushing and push until the end, man. Because the Most High, hey, he's going to deliver certain men, man.
But at the same time, you know, you want to have a balance with that too, because like the elder Asarama has been pushing through the spirit lately, is you want to think in the mind state of life. But like what Tyler Mark is saying, you know, if that is to be your lot, don't let that, you know, fear pretty much consume you. But you come into this thing thinking the Lord is going to save you, though.
That's right.
So, so you want to keep it balanced at the end of the day.
And that's the spirit, because now we want to get and now we want to get into the scriptures of deliverance, man. How the Most High, how he delivered certain men and certain people and through the scriptures out of certain situations, man. Because the Most High, he's not an unjust power, man. He's going to deliver men as well, too, man. My brother got that book of Daniel for me.
Yeah, let me get this real quick before you jump into that. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. There have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able.
That's right.
But will, with the temptation, also make a way to escape, that you may be able to bear it. And this is the thing you have to understand, man. Whatever situation you're put in, the most High knows the threshold of how much you can take, you know. So he's never going to put you in a situation to where it's going to make you pretty much, you know, either forsake him or curse his name, man, because he knows each and every member of the elect, man. So like I said, he knows your threshold. So he's always going to leave a situation open for you to escape, man. You know, and that form of escape can be many things, man. You know, whether it be death is an escape. Now, let's not get that wrong. That death is one way to escape it, but also too, you know, you got you know, the Lord can send an angel. You know, he can send a brother with spiritual power, or he can give you spiritual power. You know, so it is. Hey, nothing is impossible with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know, I always talk about that, man. You know, the Lord thrives in the element of impossibility, man. That's what makes him Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's what makes him great, man. You know, a power to be praised. Because just when you think you're out of it, then he comes through and you be like, oh shit, hey, Brakatah Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and you get up out of that, man.
That's right. That's why the scriptures say, man, it's possible to please him, man. You gotta have faith.
That's right. That's right. And if I can say what we're going to last night, man, you know, the Lord, he loves theatrics, man. You know, he's the ultimate Jake. You know what I'm saying? Like right at the Red Sea, man. You know what I'm saying? It looked like we ain't had nowhere to go, man. But what? The Lord showed his power, man. And the Lord not what's the point in being omnipotent and having all power and being the Almighty if you can't flex it, man? So what? He gonna you know what I'm saying? He gonna you know what I'm saying? The Lord not basic. He ain't no basic power. He gonna show his power right when you think that, hey, look right when in our minds where we think, well, hey, look, this is it. I'm ready to die for it. Then boom, the Lord open up the blow the doors off a FEMA camp or what may have you, whatever situation you in, man. You like the brother said, you gotta keep that balance. Yeah, we ready to go down for whatever, but hey, look, the Lord is still all powerful. He can still deliver me out of this whenever he want to, you know.
Right. That's right.
All right, this is the book of Daniel, chapter 3, verse 8. It says, wherefore at that time certain Chaldeans came near and accused the Jews. They spake and said unto King Nebuchadnezzar, O king, live forever. Thou, O king, hast made a decree that every man that shall hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, and dulcimer, and all kinds of music shall fall down and worship the golden image. And whosoever, you say so?
Nah, but this is the time when they wanted them to worship that false image, man. Keep going. That
Yep.
idol. That's right. Yep.
And whoso falleth not down and worshipeth, that he should be cast into the midst of a burning furnace. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like cast in the midst of a burning fiery furnace.
Mm-hmm.
There are certain Jews whom thou hast set over the affairs of the province of Babylon, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. These men, O king, have not regarded thee. They serve not thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up.
Because they had faith in the Lord. They worshiped the true power, Yahweh, man. They understood they understood their true power, man. They didn't want to worship that false idol, man. And that's the same spirit we coming in, man. Because Esau Edom, he's coming with what? He's coming with that new idol, man, which is the max, and falling behind what is that? The charagma, man. Because that's gonna lead into his global reset, man. The digital age. This is it's nothing new under the sun, man. This is why it's called Babylon, man. They're coming with the same thing, man. And why he's already lining it up where he's going to try to make us an outcast into the society, man.
Yep. Then Nebuchadnezzar, in his rage and fury, commanded to bring Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Then they brought these men before the king. Nebuchadnezzar spake and said unto them, Is it true, O Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? Do ye not serve my gods, nor worship the golden image which I have set up? Now, if ye be ready, that at what time ye hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, and dulcimer, and all kinds of music, you fall down and worship which I have made. Well, but if you worship not, ye shall be cast at the same hour into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. And who is that God that shall deliver you out of my hands?
God, and
Shadrach,
power. That's who's going to deliver him. Keep going.
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said to the king, O Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer thee in this matter. If it be so, our power whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us out of thy hand, O king.
And
But
you see
if
how much
not,
faith you had? And you got to have faith. You got to have, and that's why the spirit's going to be dwelling. He said, don't worry, because I'm going to put my word. He's going to put that spirit on you and what you're going to say in them times, man. He put the spirit on them to say that, man, because they had faith, man. The scripture say you gotta have faith is the size of a mustard seed, man. They had faith in Yahweh, man. They had faith in their power, and that's the same faith that we want, man. That's why we keep praying to the Most High to keep increasing our faith in these latter days, man. That's why we gonna keep saying, without faith, it's impossible to please Him, man. You have faith in Yahweh Bashim Shai. He like the brother said, man. He gonna flex on. He gonna flex. He gonna flex in due time and get you out of that position that you in, man.
right,
It's try you, man.
and the Lord, he's moving with his left hand, but you also got to remember his right hand is moving as well, man. All
That's
right, the
right.
miracles is coming, man.
Mm-hmm.
It says, but if not, be it known unto thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up.
And that's the spirit we come. We're not worshiping this system. We're not worshiping this system, man. We're not gonna worship your Maxine. We're not gonna take the charagma. Hey, at the end of the day, we're gonna worship Hashim Al Shah. We're not gonna give in to the image of the beast. Because we can see that that's what it's coming down to. They Esau Edom is putting a squeeze on the society where he wants everybody to give in and worship the image of the beast, man. That new idol, which is what? The charagma, the Revelation 13 and 16, the MOTB. That's what it's coming to, man. And if you don't, what he's gonna do, man? He's gonna cast you into prison. And at the same time, he's gonna put you in these positions where the Most High is gonna have to get you out of it, man. But that's why you gotta have faith in Yahweh Shemal Shai that He's gonna deliver us in these times, man. Hey, He is, man. He is, man. Yahweh.
Yep, he is, he exists, man. It
That's right.
says, verse 19, then was Nebuchadnezzar full of fury, and the form of his visage was charged against Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Therefore he spake and commanded that they should heat the furnace 17 times more than it was won't be heated.
Mm-hmm.
And he commanded that the most mighty men that were in his army to bind Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and to cast them into the burning fiery furnace.
God,
Then,
who knows if Esau Edom will try to do this with the men of the Lord, man? Because you got to think he's the wicked, man. Who knows, man? Who knows what Esau Edom has planned, man? Who knows what this devil has planned in his damn wicked ass mind, man? To tempt the Lord, man. To see if he'll try to get us out of these positions, man. Because you gotta understand, Esau Edom, He's the wicked. He, like the brother said, he's the left hand. He's the left hand of the Most High. He's the sword. So who knows what type of some type of madness that this devil has planned for the men of the Lord that he wants to try, man. So, but we have to keep faith in Yahweh Shem Al Shai that He's going to deliver us out of these certain things that this devil's going to do, man.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, man, this devil knows that the Most High is real. He knows that our people, believe in him. The elected people do. That's why he's pushing this vaccine to pretty much, the fun backs, man. To pretty much to destroy your spiritual connection with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. So with the elect, man, they're gonna try, brothers, to see how far you're willing to go for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's why they have the red, blue, and yellow list, man. All right, because they know the ones that are willing to die for them. They know the ones that are new to the faith, and they know the ones that don't believe, man. So they got all the different sections set up for the trial of different people. I got a precept real quick just off that point. This is in the book of Wisdom of Solomon 2:17. Like you said, we don't know what Esau is he's gonna do, man. But we know torture is gonna come to certain people, though, man. It says Wisdom of Solomon 2:17. It says, "Let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen in the end of him. For if the just man be the son of the Most High, he will help him and deliver him from the hand of his enemies. Right. Let us examine him with despitefulness and torture, that we may know his meekness and prove his patience. Let us condemn him with a shameful death, for by his own saying he shall be respected." And that's what they want to do, man. All right, because Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he's gonna come through and save his elect. But Esau, he's gonna try, brothers, to see, do you really believe that full force? Because you got a lot of Jake, whether they're in Great Millstone or whatever camp they're in, that say they believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, but they don't, honestly, because they haven't really been put through nothing. So when the Lord finally, puts them in that test, you're gonna have certain people fail it, man. And you might not even have to get to that point when they start really mandating to where brothers start losing jobs and all that. They're gonna blame the truth for their life getting hard, man. They're gonna give it up, man. That's why we continually praying to the Lord to take not that Holy Spirit from us, man, and to keep our faith, cemented in them, man.
And that's why the scriptures say in Proverbs 24:10, man, it said, "If thou faint in the day of adversity, that strength is small, man." That strength, like we say, that represents their faith. Like we say, ain't nothing really happened yet, man. It's about to. Everything that we're reading about is about to take place, man. The things that are written before time is written for our learning. Hey, we can read about the deliverance and all this, but hey, we about to be out here in the field very soon, man. So our faith is gonna have to be on increase in these last days. That's why we got to keep praying and keep staying locked in the spirit, man, because we can see that this devil's back. He got some stuff planned, man.
It's back in Daniel chapter 3, verse 20. It says that he commanded the most mighty men that were in his army to bind Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and to cast them into the burning fiery furnace. Then these men were bound in their coats, their hosen, and their hats, and their other garments, and were cast into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. Therefore, because the king's commandment was urgent, and the furnace exceedingly hot, the flame of the fire slew those men that took up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And these three men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, fell down bound into the midst of the burning fiery furnace.
So imagine that, man. Imagine being cast down and brothers can't even stand. Certain brothers can't even stand about being around heat, man. Imagine being in a house on fire, brothers. Hey, that you know what I'm saying? That take brothers' breath away just being around certain things like that, man. But hey, that's showing you how much faith they had in the Lord that they put themselves in that position, man, because they already knew, hey, man, my power is real. My power is gonna deliver me out of this, man. That's some ultimate faith right there, man. Because hey, if any brother been in a burning building or anything dealing with fire, that ain't no joke, man. That smoke, that flame, that thing get real hot, man. He cast them in a burning furnace of fire, man, where they couldn't even get out. Come on,
said
man.
That they heated up 7 times more than it was. And they said that was one of them like them old school ovens that was like,
Mm-hmm.
you think an oven that we got now is hot, man. It was like the wood stoves or whatever.
Yeah, that
It's like
furnace,
that.
that real iron, that shit hot as hell. Even to
Yeah,
touch that, man, will
he
burn
said
your
it
ass.
was seven times harder to the point to where the people that threw him in, they got burned to death, man. You know.
Man.
Verse 24. Then Nebuchadnezzar the king was astonished, and rose up in haste and spake and said unto his counselors, did not we cast 3 men bound in the midst of the fire? They answered and said unto the king, True, O king. He answered and said, Lo, I see 4 men loose, walking in the midst of the fire, and they have no hurt, and the form of the fourth is like the Son of the Most High.
God.
And
And that's showing that the Most High is he's gonna send that protection down to protect the men in the Lord, man, to guide us, man, through the Holy Spirit, man. We're gonna and the angels is everywhere, man. They're gonna be guiding us in these last days, man. This scripture say, man, that the angels are around them that are camped around them that fear them. The angels is always around for a hedge of protection, man, to guide us in these last days, man.
verse 26. Then Nebuchadnezzar came near to the mouth of the burning fiery furnace and spake and said, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, ye servants of the Most High Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, come forth and come hither. Then Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego came forth in the midst of the fire. And the princes, governors, and captains, and the king's counselors, being gathered together, saw these men upon whose bodies the fire had no power, nor was an hair of their hair singed, neither were their coats changed, nor the smell of fire had passed them. Man,
Showing
they
they
even
had
smell like smoke.
had that hedge of protection, man. Had a hedge of protection over them, man. Didn't even get ain't nothing bothered them, man. It was nothing. Basically, man. They got through it through the spirit, man. And that's the spirit that that's the spirit that we want the Most High to put on us to get for us to get through these things, man. Because we understand that hey, a lot of things is about to start taking place where we're gonna be in a position of not being comfortable. And we understand, like the brother said, Esau Edom, he has these certain types of torture devices and things that he wants to do to the men of the Lord, man. So, but we have to keep our faith on 100 and understand that we have to get through these things to the will of shot, man. Hey, can a brother grab the book of Acts, chapter 12, verse 1?
It's the book of Acts, chapter 12, verse 1.
And this is basically going in when Peter was cast into prison.
Yep. It reads, verse 1, Now about that time, Herod the king stretched forth his hands to vex certain of the church. Verse 2, and he killed James, the brother of John, with the sword.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 3, and because he saw it pleased the Jews, he proceeded further to take Peter also.
Showing you that niggas is wicked. Niggas be with Esau, man. Niggas is wicked, man. Keep going.
Yep. Verse 4, where it reads, finishing out verse 3, then were the days of unleavened bread. Verse 4, and when he had apprehended him, he put him in prison and delivered him to 4 coronations of soldiers to keep him, intending at the Easter to bring forth to the people.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 5, Peter therefore was kept in prison, but prayer was made without ceasing of the church unto the Most High for him.
Man. And that's why they was praying for him, man. They was praying that the Most High deliver him and get him out of that position, man. And that's the same spirit the men. That's why we always have we heap on praying for brothers, man. Praying for brothers because we don't know what type of situations brothers is going through throughout the week and throughout their walk, man. Making sure lifting up brothers' faith and encouraging brothers to keep fighting, man. Keep praying for brothers, man. Keep going.
Mm-hmm. Verse 6, and when Herod would have brought him forth, the same night Peter was sleeping between 2 soldiers, bound with 2 chains, and keepers before the door kept the prison. Verse 7, and behold, the angel of the Lord came upon him, and their light shined in the prison.
The
And
Most
he
High sent down
smote. Mhm.
the Most High sent down that angel, like we said. The angels are camped around those that fear Him, man. He sent forth that angel, man. Keep going.
Mhm. And he smote Peter on the side and raised him up, saying, "Arise up quickly." And his chains fell up from his hands. Verse 8, and the angel said unto him, Gird thyself and bind on thy sandals. And so he did. And he said unto him, Cast thy garment about thee and follow me.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 9, and he went out and followed him, and wist not that it was true, which was done by the angel, but thought he saw a vision.
Come.
Verse 10, yep. Verse
The
10,
angel,
when the
the angel might have getting him out of prison, man.
yep, yep. It reads verse 10, when they were past the first and the second ward, they came unto the iron gate that leadeth unto the city, which opened to them of his own accord. And they went out and passed on through one street, and forthwith the angel departed from him.
The angel left his sight. The angel departed from him, man. And so, hey, that's what, hey, we're coming into the miracles, man. Like the brother priest said, man, the Most High is about to work some beautiful miracles in these latter days, man. The miracles that haven't been taking place is about to start taking place very soon, man. Keep going.
Yep. Verse 11, and when Peter was come to himself, he said, Now I know of a surety that the Lord hath sent his angel and have delivered me out of the hand of Herod and from all the expectation of the people of the Jews.
Now, hey, coming in that same stead, man. The Most High is gonna deliver us out of the hand of who? Esau, Edom, man. These damn these Edomites, man. The modern day Romans, man. The same. It's nothing like the scriptures say. It's nothing new under the sun, man. He's gonna deliver his men in the same. It's gonna fall back in the same lot in these last days. He's gonna deliver them again, man. And that's what we about to see take place. Cause like we said, man, Revelation 2:10. But some brothers is gonna be cast into prison, man. Some brothers is gonna escape out of prison through the angels, and some brothers have to be martyrs for this truth, man. It's gonna be some deliverance, and also it's gonna be some martyrs taking place, man. But you got to keep the faith, man. It's about keeping it faith, man. Read verse 12, Baba Kashar.
Yep, verse 12. And when he had considered the thing, he came to the house of Mary, the mother of John, whose surname was Mark, where many were gathered together praying.
And it said many together praying, man. They was praying. And that's the spirit we have to be in these last days. We got to keep hopping on prayer, man. Prayer. We have to keep praying, man. Praying without ceasing, man. Cause hey, we coming at a time where the things is about to get turned up, man. Hey, the lights is about to get cut off in the society. That stuff people don't even think about, man. They got all these different type of events is about to take place, all these false flags and things like that, man. Hey, we got to be pilgrims upon the earth, man. And we understand that he's going to come down with great wrath. So he's going to try to lock brothers up, man. Put us in these the position of difficulties to be justified as putting us in these prisons, man. So we have to keep faith, be faithful unto death, man. Because we see that the writings on the wall, that a lot of these things is here. It's here. Any day now, something can take place, man. Like we said, man, what's tomorrow? 9/11. So you don't know what the hell can take place, man. Why you think they keep putting that on the news so much? All these damn movies on Netflix, 9/11. I didn't even know it was two damn movies on Netflix already about 9/11. Why are they putting on that? It's propaganda. Because who knows, something can take place where they can try to link us in with the terrorist attacks. Because what happened at 9/11? What act did they push forth, man? The Domestic Terrorist Act, man. And that's what you see in the Patriot Act. Yep. And it's time to renew it. They said it's time to renew the Patriot Act, man. And why around the 20th anniversary? At the same time, while all this propaganda with Afghanistan taking place, man, and saying that some of the ISIS are part of the refugees that got flew over here in the United States. You don't think Esau Edom knows that? Yes, he knows that. He wants to link the men of the Lord up with these so-called terrorist attacks, man. So he be justified to do what? Casting us into his prisons, man. So he can try us, man. But we know, hey, that's the will of the Heavenly Father, man. He's the one that's orchestrating the whole thing. He's the director of this script. And that's us being faithful unto death, man. Being tried as gold through the fire, man.
I
Can
had
the
something
brother,
real quick.
you had something?
Yeah. Isaiah 59:19. It says, so shall they fear the name from the Lord. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. Because, like, we know Esau about to come down with great wrath, man. So he's gonna be kicking certain brothers' doors down, hauling them off the concentration camps, man. All right, certain brothers are gonna have to, be pilgrims on the earth. Have to live off the land. You know, whatever situation that happens, when if Esau come grab you up, he said that he's gonna lift up a standard against him. When you go into this word standard, it goes into the word uh I don't know the Hebrew word. I have to look it up, Slaki. But the word means to flee, to escape, to take flight, depart, disappear. So the Lord's gonna have his men, get out of those situations, man. Like we said, we don't know exactly how. It could be various things. Or an angel, brother with spiritual powers, you get spiritual powers, or have animals, break in and mess everybody up and let you get out. We don't know what the Lord's gonna do, but He's gonna make a means to escape for whoever is in that situation at the man of the Lord, man. Another good one, if somebody want to grab is Psalms 34:7. But then you gotta know, bro.
I got something real quick. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse 11. Verse 11, to the point. For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in the time of affliction. And that's right, and that's what we're going into, man. All the mercy is with the Lord, man. And that mercy and that patience and that long suffering is afforded to those who are taking advantage of the grace period that was given, man. So right now, while brothers is making shows, doing live lessons, going out to the highways and byways, right? Because the scriptures say what? Call ye upon the Lord while he is near, and seeking while he may be found, roughly paraphrasing. That's going into seeking out the men, hearkening to the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that starting off with the apostles, the elders, great millstone, and all the sincere brothers on down like ourselves are pushing out, man. So this time is the time that has been allotted for you to get yourselves right, man. So in the time of affliction, you can cash in, and having that get out of jail free card, essentially. The same thing that just happened to Peter. He walked right out of the prison, past all the guards, and he was walking with an angel, man. In the time of his affliction, the Lord lifted up that standard, man. And same thing, whatso was written aforetime was written for our learning. That's why we're going back into these accounts. That's why we're going to Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. If we needed to, we can go right into Daniel and the account of the lion's den. We can go into all these accounts to show you that the Lord will send an angel down and do whatever he needs to do for that chosen elect, for his people, man.
That's right.
I got one real quick. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 34, verse 12. I was oft times in danger of death, yet I was delivered because of these things. The spirit of those that fear the Lord shall live, for their hope is in him that saved them. It's about having that faith and having that hope in Yahweh Shemel Shah. Whoso fear the Lord shall not fear or be afraid, for he is hope. Blessed is the soul of him that fear the Lord. To whom do he look, and who is his strength? For the eyes of the Lord are upon them that love him. He is their mighty protection and strong stay, a defense from heat. It says the defense from heat. That's spiritual, man.
Spirit, yeah.
Heat or cover from the sun at noon, a preservation from stumbling, and a help from falling, man. So the Most High is always going to be guiding the men of the Lord through the Spirit, man. It's at all times the danger and death. The Most High is going to get us out of these positions that we would never thought would have got out of, man. He's always gonna have the angels around that's gonna be protecting us. Like the brother said, man, real quick, we quoted it. Psalms 34:7. The angel of the Lord is encamped around about them that fear him and deliver them, man. The Most High is always had the angels encamped around them, man. He's gonna guide them and deliver them through the Spirit, man. But he wants to see what? He wants to see that integrity. He wants to see them that hold up that faith. So he'll get them out of that position, man.
That's right.
Kind of real quick. This is the book of Job, chapter 13, verse 15. Though he slay me, yet I will trust in him. And though we go through this hell and affliction right now, we're gonna keep our trust in Yahweh Shem Al Shah. Though he put us in these prisons, and hey, it is what it is. We understand that, man. The scriptures say they love not their lives unto death, man. Reading again, though he slay me, yet I will him. But I will maintain my ways before him. We're gonna maintain our ways before him, man. We're gonna maintain our integrity, man. We're gonna keep our heads up high because we understand this is the will of Yahweh Shem Al Shah, man. Just like Yahweh Shah had to go through. He had to go on the cross and bear their iniquity for the children of Israel. What more for us, man? We're trying to be joint heirs, man. So we're gonna have to go through the same thing that all the prophets and the beloved son Yahweh Shah had to go through, man. We have to go through the same thing in these times that we're living in, man.
God, this is from the brother GMS Stay Woke, Psalm 91:1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty, which is that protection, man. You know, that divine intervention is going to be upon all those that believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know, so you got to stay faithful that the Lord is going to come through for you, man. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm-hmm. I got one more. This Job 5:19. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles.
That's right.
It says he shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. So it's going to be complete protection, you know, from all the evil. Because as we say, man, majority of pretty much all this tribulation that's coming out here is to be punishment to the wicked. All right, we're just going to be put in it just to test our faith, man. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beast of the earth, for thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beast of the field shall be at peace with thee," man. So hey, we're going to be completely protected, man. You know, scriptures tell you his servant's going to eat, his servant's going to drink, you know. It says he's going to protect us from, you know, the sword. Okay, he's going to protect us from everything, man. Even the animals, to the point to where, hey, if we got to, you know, troop it in the pretty much open, he might have us like Elijah and have the animals bringing us food, man. So we don't know what the Lord's going to do, but we know it's going to be complete protection, though, man. You know.
Mm-hmm. That's why the scriptures say, have those that trust in the Lord ever been confounded? No. He always made a way. He always made a way to get them out of the position that they was in, man. And Lord willing, we're those men that's coming back in these last days, man. If we have to be martyrs for the truth, or we're gonna get delivered, man. The scriptures say, "Be faithful unto death." We understood that coming into this walk, man. But anybody had anything else?
No. I might have one more. This is you know, to those of us in this faith, because I know, it's full circle, because in the beginning you was brothers that may be coming into this thing, man. You have to get that understanding of what you win, man. You know, we're prophesying the downfall of a place. We're prophesying the destruction of a place while we're standing right in the middle of it, man. So, we get that all the time. Like, well, if the Lord is gonna do this, the Lord's gonna do this. How y'all gonna escape? How y'all gonna save yourselves, man? But our faith is in the Lord, man, not anything carnal, man. This is Jeremiah chapter 39, verse 16. I'm sorry, 16. It reads, "Go and speak to Abimelech the Ethiopian, saying, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, behold, I will bring my words upon this city for evil, and not for good, and they shall be accomplished in that day before thee." Verse 17, But I will deliver thee in that day, saith the Lord, and thou shalt not be given into the hand of the men whom thou art afraid. And don't that sound familiar? The same thing he commanded Jeremiah to do. Go prophesy the evil of a place, go prophesy the evil of the city, that what I say shall be accomplished, right? The destruction of this
Right.
place. And but what? I will deliver thee, right? And right while you in the midst of doing what I told you to do, prophesying this place for evil, don't worry about anything else. I'm gonna deliver you right up out of it. Verse 18, for I will surely deliver thee, and thou shalt not fall by the sword, but thy life shall be for a prey unto thee, because thou hast put thy trust in me, saith the Lord, man. So, us having that trust in the Lord, man, we don't have to worry about this devil, right? We don't have to have no fear in this devil, because he can only touch us carnally, man. Because even if he does get a hold of us and put us to death, what? The Lord is in control of everything, man. Spirits, and he's the judge anyway, like it says in
Right.
Deuteronomy 32 and 39, right? First Samuel, right? The same thing. The Lord is in control. He killeth and he maketh alive, man. So if it's to happen, it's to happen anyway. But we're gonna keep our trust in the Lord no matter what, man. Lord willing.
And this is the thing to also know too. If that is your lot to go, like to pretty much die, you're gonna be one of the first ones being raised up, man. So you go back to what we read in Romans 8, man. There's no condemnation in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. I got one more. This is Isaiah 41 and 14. Fear not thy worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith the Lord, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. So the Lord, he's gonna protect us, man. He's gonna be with us. So we have literally nothing to worry about. Of course, in the flesh, we're gonna have that fear. But like I said last night, man, that fear automatically is gonna get overridden by the scriptures, man. That's why you gotta constantly meditate on this word. And when those doubt demons, when them fear demons start kicking in, you cut it with the scriptures, man. All right. That what if should not be in nobody's head, man. All right. What if is a form of doubt, man? So hit you with the what if this? Hey, what if the Lord protect me? What if the Lord deliver me? What if I live, man? You think positive, man. Because the Lord is all he's gonna protect us, man. That's the thing we focus on, man.
That's right, man. Kind, beautiful point, priest. Beautiful, man. But Lord willing, through the Spirit, it's an edifying, man. Just want to things, brothers is meditating on the Spirit, seeing that this society's falling, seeing that a lot of things is about to start taking place. But at the same time, like the brother said, we're here to teach life, man. And knowing that all things is in the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that's in his hand, man. And we understand that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is a power he's righteous, man. And he's going to deliver those that seek him and put their trust in him, man. And we can see that, hey, this place is finished, man. So with that, man, Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson through the Spirit, man. And we'll close it out by saying, Call Halayim La,
Yahweh, Bashem, Kakodash.
Double honors to our apostles, elders, great meals on the root well. Peace and salutation to all the Akim pushing this truth without righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.